Okay. So last class we had discussed about what is pod, and right. So how to create a pod, and also last class mostly we discussed what is service object. So what is service object? Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So last class mostly we discussed service object. So what is service object? What is service object? So next class. What is service object? And how many types of service objects? Last class already we discussed them. So this is very very important. So service is the one major object in Kubernetes, and with the help of see simply this is a discoverable pod. Service is nothing but a discoverable pod. So I have multiple pods, and in every pod maybe single container or multiple container, right? Your application is running. Suppose if you don't have service object, see here I have multiple parts. Now I want to in this part one application is running here, one application is running here, one application running. So how to find, how to discover particular pod, how to discover particular pod. So that case mostly we need to go for service object. So with the help of label and selector, how this pod can identify with the help of label and selectors. With the help of labels and selectors, right? So this is my pod. Just assume this is the one pod. This is the one pod. So this is the one pod. This is the one pod. So I have four pods. For every pod has some containers. Maybe one container or multi containers, whatever it may be. Okay. Now I want to access my application. This is the one pod. This is maybe pod one. This is the pod one. This is the pod two. Like this, I created multiple pods. In every pod, containers are running, my applications are running. Okay. I want to call particular application. I want to call particular application. How can I call? This is the container. Right? So inside container, application is running. This is the container. This is the container too. This is every pod has one container. Now in this application, for example, just assume a container. Here Java application is running. So here Java is running, and maybe here Node.js is running. Different, just assume Node.js, and so here DB is running. Just assume DB. Now I want to access this application, right? So multiple parts. So if you want to access, there is a service object. So there is four types of service, right? Cluster IP, yesterday we discussed, and node port, and also load balancer, external name, right? External
Understood,
name.
great.
Okay. Now, so this is the pod. In pod manifest file, there is a one, the pod manifester, there is a labels. Under the labels, we are giving name equal to some name. For example, here I am giving, here I am giving, for example, NGNX or yesterday we seen, right? NGNX or Tomcat, whatever it may be, or any name you can give. Now, if you want to access, this is a pod. In pod, we are adding this name, label concept. In service object, this is a, just assume this is a service object. This is a service object. So in the service object, we have to use, there is a one name selector. What is this? Selector. Under the selector, here same name equal to, we need to give Tomcat. That's it. Now this service object discoverable, this particular pod. So this is the four types. So we can use cluster IP, we can use node port, we can use load balancer, external name. Cluster IP means we can access only inside the cluster. We cannot access outside. See here. So here there is a cluster IP. So expose the service on the cluster internal IP. Service only reachable from the within the cluster. We cannot access. Now this is the type equal to cluster IP. So that is a node port. Yesterday we discussed. Node port expose the service on each node IP at the static pod. A cluster service to which node port service will route is automatically created. How these are the syntax. Same we are using type equal to node port. Here I am giving app equal to Java app. So here same way in pod level they given some name. So this is the service object. Remaining story same only. So this is the API version kind equal service metadata. We can give any name spec selector. This is the mandatory. So based on this, it will identify type equal to node port and ports. So this is the default port 80. So this is the see here what is this? So this is the port number exposed internally in the cluster. And what is this target port? This is the port container listener. This is the container port. What is 8080? Here I am passing 8080. This is the container port number. And this is the port exposed internally in the cluster. This is the cluster internally it is maintaining 80 port number. And what is this node port? This is the static port to expose. If you want to assign specific any external port, and that case we can mention node port equal to some name, some port number. This is 30,000 to 32,767 port number. In between we can give any name, any number, port number 30,000 to 32,767. In between we can give any number. And so this is the selector, right? So forward request to pod which label of the key. This name it will go to pod and it is identified. Same name is available or not in the pod. Now this is the type equal to node port. See expose the service on the same port. I am giving node port. Now we can access our application via browser and remaining story same only. So any doubt here? Kumar, what about any doubt?
No doubts.
Okay, so these are the same one. And same way load balancer. Anyway, we'll discuss later what is load balancer and how it will work. We'll see. So this is the load. We expose the service internally using cloud providers load balancers. Right? So AWS load balancer. So there is application load balancer, network load balancer, classic load balancer. There is four types available, right? Same. Distribute your incoming request to multiple instances, right? Same here also. This is the load balancer. This is our computer, and it will go to here. This is the node 1, node 2, and my request to go to service. Service can distribute your income request to that particular pod. If you understand, this is very simple. If you are not understand, this is very difficult. Now see here, this is my computer. This is my load balancer. Already one load balancer will create. If you use a type equal load balancer, it will generate. Now that request to go to service. Okay. So this is the node port, and this is also node port. And so this is the node. This is also one node. So this is the service. Here I have multiple service. One service access one pod. This service for one I created one pod, one service for this pod, one service for this pod. Now based on this label and selector, that service is discoverable that particular pod. Anyway, we'll see. Now, very important, there is a replication controller and replica set. Interview also many people they are asking what is replication controller and what is replica set. Now yesterday I created. First let me try whether yes, both are running. Now go to here. Let me open my instance. So go to C drive. Go to C drive. Go to here. Users under users HP under HP. Yesterday where is this? This is right here. Okay, now come to here. CMD. Now, so control plus plus. Now check it. Cube sheet CLS. Kubectl get a nodes. Do you have any nodes? Yes, I have only one. Now kubectl get pods. How many pods we have? One, one pod is running. One pod is running. That's it. Now see here. Kubectl get SVC. If you want to get service, so this is yesterday I created one service. Now, now I am go to here. This is my pod is running. Now, if you see here, yesterday I get notepad. I given type equal to node port. Type equal to node port. Now go to here notepad. What is file name? Nginx pod.yml, and here See, I given type equal to this is right. This is a pod service type. Now notepad, where is my service njnx and svc njnx sv.yml and see here type equal to node port. Type equal to node port. Type equal to node port. Now I'm using load balancer. Now if you observe here before running, now what is see here? Here cluster IP. Class learner. Awesome. So node port nginx svc. Now see here. Now this is this. Now where is this? This one, right? Now I'm using a load balancer. LOAD BALNC load balancer. That's it. Mm. 1 second, guys. I will be over here. Now see here. I'm using also type equal to. I'm using type equal to load balancer. Now file escape. Okay. Now saved or not? Check it. Notepad. Notepad Nginx service. Okay. So not saved, right? Load balancer. Load balancer. Alliance here. File save. Just close. Okay. Now keep seated. Kubectl. Apply. Hyphen F. Just SVC. Now configure it. Now check it. Kubectl get SVC. So now see here. Now if you use load balancer, earlier it is cluster IP. Earlier I am using that is some right. Now see here I change it to load balancer. Now see here we are getting so we are getting so local host. We are getting local host. We are getting so local host. So now so based on that is we can use a cluster IP. We can use load balancer. We can use node port also. Node port also. Now see here, this is the port number. This is the port number. This is the port number. So if you are using node port, we need to use this node port number. Now I am using load balancer, right? Directly we can use local host. Directly it will work. Local host. If you give type C, automatically nginx will come automatically. If you use node port means we need to use this external port. We need to use this external port number 31100. We need to use it. So this is the load balancer. Now very important. So that is the replication controller and replication set. These are two objects in Kubernetes. Very important. Replication controller is the one of the key features of Kubernetes, which is responsible for managing the pod lifecycle. Now, if you observe here, who is responsible maintaining the parts under replication controller or replication set. This is the old one. Now we are using replication, that is the latest one. Now both are same purpose only. So it is maintaining pod life cycle. If pod is created, who will create pod? Now observe here. Now I have one pod. Now if you see here, so kubectl get parts. If you use kubectl get parts, I have one pod. Unfortunately, my pod was deleted. Now I'm going to delete that. So first we'll see. Now see pod life cycle. It is responsible for making sure that a specified number of pods replicas are running at any time at any point of time. Now suppose it is responsible for making sure that specified number of parts or replicas running at any time. How many parts I want to maintain always? That is the main purpose of replication controller. Now who is taking care? Parts and all taking care by pod. So replication control is the responsible for managing the pod life cycle. It is responsible for make sure that the specified number of parts. Now, replication control is the structure that enable you usually create multiple parts and make sure that number of parts always existing. This is the main point. What if some case a pod is crashed and replication control replace it? Replication controller and pods are associated with each other and creating replication controller one ensure that always it is the one. So maximum we can give multiple replication controller. Now, so what is replication controller? So it is maintaining how many parts we need. In some case, Pod is crashed. Pod is deleted. Who will recreate? Now I am not using any replication controller. This is a normal pod. Now I'm going to delete wantedly. See here how to remove this kubectl, 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 delete, kubectl, delete pod and pod name. What is the pod name? Nginx. Now got it. See, pod is deleted. Now kubectl get pods. Now pod is created or not? So just assume, unfortunately, that is a from problem on pod. I pod is deleted or crashed. Pod was deleted. Now pod is recreated or not? Tell me anyone. Pod is recreated or not?
N- Not
Not
created.
recreated because I am not, as of now, I didn't use replication controller or replication set. Now I am going to use a replication controller. Who is replication controller responsible for maintaining parts? How many parts you want to maintain? So that and all taken care by replication controller. And if pod is crashed, pod is deleted, automatically it will create one more part. Now I am going to use replication controller. Okay, replication controller. Now go to here. Where is my C here? Go to C drive. Go to here and go to here. Users. Okay. I am using RSRC. Do you have anything? Application. Go to here. You paste it. Okay. Go to here. Now go. Now see here. There. Now CLS. there. Now we notepad. So now I'm using RC replication controller hyphen s.yml. Now if you observe here, so all are same only. No need to do anything. See here API version v1 kind equal to replication controller. Kind equal to replication controller. Remaining same story only. So remaining same story only. Kind equal to replication controller and so metadata we can give my app and replicas this is one way and selector we can give any name template data and here I am giving a name label name also my app and name equal to so here this is the container name my app and image here we want to give image name and we need to give some image okay so whatever you want that is your wish I already have one image notepad Notepad RS hyphen. Now I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. This is my image. So this is my image. This is my image. Okay. Now go to here. Go to here. Go to here. This is my image. Remaining story same only. Whatever you want, we can use it. So this is my I am using my image. And remind if you want to change, we can. How many replicas you want? This is the extra tag. So up to this same core story only, up to this same only, and here I am using replicas. How many replicas you want? So this is nothing but managing parts. How many parts you want? I need two parts. Now selector, we can give any name. Selector. So selector. This is the selector and app equal to we are giving some name and so template. Template means this is the pod information. Metadata name equal to my app and labels equal to I am giving anything. This is your wish. We can give any name. And container, my app and image name this one. And what is the port number? What is the container port number? Tomcat container. Actually, this is my Tomcat related image. What is the Tomcat port number? 8080. Now got it. Shankar. This is the container port number. This is my image and so this is my label name I given and this is the template section. Template metadata name and labels. Here I given name. Now I need to give one service object also. So if you want to, we can create separately or if you want to, we can create here itself. Okay. So here itself. Okay. Now anyway, I am using dot. Where is this? Three dot. Next, tell me API version V1. Next, kind. Which object we need? Service object. Next, metadata. Okay. Here I am using name, call my app svc. Next, service object. What is we need to do? Service. What next? Service object. Spec. Selector. Next, mm, name equal to my app. Next, type. Which one you need? I am using node port. Node port or load balancer we can use. Next, what is need? Anything?
Port.
Mm. Hyphen.
Hyphen. Port.
What is the default port?
80.
Cluster port 80.
80.
Next,
Target port.
target. Target port. What is the target port? I am using same. Okay. So anything missing? Indentation. So now this is your wish. If you want to, we can write a same in same file, or if you want to, we can write different file also. Now this is the, so you know, right, how we are writing. That's it. Okay. Now file save. Now go to here. Now run it. kubectl apply -f rc -test. Now see here, service created and replication
The
controller
file
also.
name was RS, sir, but we given RC, sir.
RC, replication controller only, right?
But we need to edit on RS hyphen test.yml, sir.
Correct only, RS only. Sorry, RC dot test, replication controller only. Correct only, right?
So previous command we used after node port we given RS, sir.
Actually, this is RS, replication set, we'll see later. Okay. That is different, right? This is different object. This is which object we discussed. Replication controller only, right?
Yes, sir. Replication control is the correct one, sir.
Mm.
But the above command notepad, after notepad we given RS, sir. I mean
నేను
replication
రెఫరెన్స్ కోసం నేను
replica.
ఓపెన్ చేశాను ఫర్ రెఫరెన్స్ పర్పస్. దిస్ ఇస్ రిప్లికేషన్
Okay, okay.
కంట్రోలర్, దిస్ ఇస్ రిప్లికేషన్
Okay,
సెట్.
okay.
నాకు ఇమేజ్ కావాలి కాబట్టి దీన్ని ఓపెన్ చేసి కాపీ చేసుకున్నా, జస్ట్ అంతే. రిమైనింగ్ సేమ్ స్టోరీ
Okay.
ఓన్లీ. నౌ సీ హియర్, నోడ్ notepad rc hyphen. So this is, see this, I need this image version, that's need I open here. I can't see anything,
Yes,
just I open
understood, sir.
others, I
Understood.
copy and paste
Understood.
it here. Remaining, so see replication controller only. And how many parts? Two parts. And this is my image name, this is my container port number, and this is the template section. See here, label I given my app, and here also we need to give my app. And what is the key value? Name. Here also I given key value name. Remaining story same only. I hope you got it right.
Yeah, got it, sir.
Okay, same story. For reference purpose, I just opened that replication
Sorry, sir. I'm
set.
slightly confused, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay, now kubectl get all, kubectl get all. Now see here, now this is my nj my app service. What is the node port? And see, this is the ip, this is the port number, this is the port number. Now my service is ready. And so now if you observe here, pod my app, now how many parts are running here? See here, how many parts? My app, two parts, right? Now I given count equal to 2. See replication controller, my app. desired state 2, current also 2, ready also 2, age equal to 2 minutes ago it is created. Now, so suppose now what you need to understand who is responsible for handling parts, who is the life cycle, who life part life cycle and are handled
Replication
by
controller.
replication controller or replication set. Now this is a replication controller. Replication controller. Now kubectl. Now try to understand kubectl get parts. So I have two parts. Two parts is running. Unfortunately, some case pod is destroyed, pod is crashed, pod is deleted. Who will take care? Now see here. Earlier I deleted pod. It is not recreated. Now I am going to delete. See here. kubectl, kubectl, kubectl. Delete, kubectl delete pod, and what is the pod name? Which pod you am going to delete? This is my pod name. I am going to delete it. Now it will recreate or it won't recreate. Anyone guess it? Now I
The same
deleted.
name was not recreated, sir. The
See
another
here, I
name was
deleted.
there.
Now kubectl get pods. Now what is the see here? Automatically, earlier this pod name is X4BNX. Now what is the pod name? CD. Automatically it is created or not? This one. Actually, this is already available, right? CD, this one,
Yes, sir. 6 seconds
recreated.
before it
Now,
recreated.
see here, 6 seconds ago it is recreated. So this is very, very important. A1 pod is deleted. Pod is deleted. See here, pod is crashed. Pod is deleted. Who is responsible for maintaining pods? Replication controller. Who is the responsible? Replication. What is replication controller? Replication controller is responsible for managing your pod life cycle. Some case pod is deleted, pod is crashed, automatically it will recreate. Automatically it will recreate. It is maintaining how many number of pods. Minimum we need one pod. This is the RC is nothing but replication controller. I hope you got it right. Remaining story same only. Remaining story same only. Now replication controller parts associated with labels. How these replication controller and parts associated with the help of that label only. With the help of label. Now go to here. Now if you observe here, kubectl describe. First get SVC, and so kubectl describe CRIB, kubectl describe and pod name. What is it? First, I am going to see where is my, this is my right. I want to see some information. App, my app, hyphen SVC.
SVC also related service objects.
This is service get SV, right? Not pod SVC. Okay. Now, if you observe here, there is see here, right? So namespace. This is the default namespace. It is running. This is the selector. Name equal to my app I given. Type also I use node port, and so this is the say IP address of your pod. This is the IP address. Load balancer ingress. This is the local host, and this is the see here target port 8080 and node port. This is the node port. Now endpoints. Now endpoints. Right now, I have this is I am using Minikube, right? So here only it is running. Only one node I have. Suppose if we have multiple nodes and where it is deployed, that and all we can see here also. That and all we can see here also. Endpoints. Now, how to check whether it is running or not? Now, how to check? So my content is running, my application also running. I need to check it, right? How to check it? kubectl get all. I want to see. Now see here. This is the service. So here external IP none, right? I am using node port. So that is the reason. First you need to right? So copy this, and we need to use this port number. We need to use that port number. Otherwise it won't work. Now go to here localhost colon. What is the node port number here? Check it. 32251. Now it won't work directly. It is coming Nginx only. Now what is my 322 32251? Correct one, right? 3 double 2. Wait. So this is Tomcat, right? Will take time. Or else first we need to check it. Node port. Now we don't have here a server, right? Port number. Let me update. kubectl. Kubectl. I think so that externally we need the Tomcat server, right? What is this? RC Notepad. Test is Notepad, right? Not kubectl. I'm going to update. Okay. So anyway, I'm using so load balancer. LOAD file save, close it and just run it. Kubectl apply. So kubectl apply hyphen F. Now configure unchanged. Only service is updated. Now check it. CLS kubectl get SVC. Now it is load balancer. Now it is localhost, right? Now I'm using so this port number. Now localhost. Now see here by default it is coming, which is the port number 80. Now my Tomcat is 8080, right? My Tomcat is sorry, this is Jenkins image. Here we are using not Jenkins. This is the which one it is coming? My local or it is first time date stop here local ms services dot here also maybe some Jenkins server is running. I want to stop Jenkins. See here, it is also running. Stop here. Stop here. Okay. Any Tomcat also running. Apache Tomcat. We need to stop here. Otherwise, which server it is coming? Both are local only, right? There is some ambiguity. Now I stopped. Just refresh. Now by default it is coming NGNX. Now it is my Tomcat server 8080. Now check it. Is there any problem? Or Shiv Shankar or 322 32251 32251 32251.
Sir, I think whenever we use node port, but default we are giving the port number, right, sir?
Default port number common only.
Manually in that script, we are specified in services object. We need to go the target port. We need to specify our manually that port number, sir.
Wait. Notepad RC hyphen test. Here only, right? Doubt. Hmm.
The target port we assign manually, sir. I think the port
Default.
ranges
This
is
one, this one
different.
should be match. Same only, right?
Okay, sir.
This
Okay.
one, this one, same one. Here also we can check it. Same one. Replication controller. We are using this is Nginx only. Now I am using which one? Container. Hmm. Now first we'll debug it. How to debug? This is need. Now check it. kubectl kubectl get parts. So two parts are running. How to describe kubectl ds
Describe part name.
is we can check logs also. Kubectl first we'll check CRIB describe pod name. This is a one pod. Okay, paste it. Now everything working fine. Successfully assigned default port and pulled container also created and started container app. Okay, this is all thing everything working fine. There is no errors here. And if you observe here, port number 8080. This is image. People created a container app, started container also. Container. Okay, CLS.
Instead of local host, we need to give that container IPs.
Container app. Slash
Instead,
one.
IP.
Is the local host. Okay, let me remove that part. By default, it is go to NGNX, right? If shuttle get parts here, NGNX not available, right? If shuttle get all delete delete. Let's see. This name kubectl get all. Okay, now I have kubectl get parts. Okay, now kubectl get. hmm. Now how many replicas? This is also working fine. And now local host. Now go to here, refresh it. Local host. Still it is coming nginx. Already I don't have, right? Right. 8 colon 8080. It's taking long time. So,
Please save that file.
Hmm?
Please save that YAML files. I think RS we didn't save.
I didn't save. Wait, let
No,
me
sir.
delete kubectl.
You
Delete
only minimize.
all hyphen all. I'm deleting all. Maybe sometimes it is clicking, right? Now, let's not bad. Here also I am using same port number, target port number, ctl, apply, hyphen f, hyphen f. What is this? I am running this one also. Invalid object type, if hyphen
In that
hyphen.
file in service object, I found a one the type equal to something. Sir.
Which one?
Yes, sir. After selectors, after type, their selector type equal to front end.
This one, same name, right? We can give any name, same name, one, right? Labels, correct? Now
Yes,
got
sir.
it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We can give any name here, same name we have to give. That's it. Actually, ఇక్కడ extra
But
characters is
we
there.
are discussing about replication controller, sir.
Both are same
But
only.
match.
Don't confuse here. Only one tag will change. That's it. Apart from this, nothing. Just I'm trying to CTL apply hyphen F RS test. Now created, right? CTL get SVC. Now here load balancer. That's it. Now anyway, first it will take some time. CTL get all. Now parts also running. See here how many parts? Four parts are running. Here I given count equal to 4 only. And the replication desired equal to 2, current equal to, and min equal to. This is a replication controller. I deleted all, right? Delete all, hyphen all. I don't want all. CLS use one. Okay. Use CTL get all. Now correct. Replication set to 2. This is load balancer. This is localhost 30. Okay. 2 containers running. Okay. Now go to here. Just wait. Now see here. Now it is coming or not? Image.
Yes, sir.
That is Tomcat server. So if you are using load balancer, no need to use any port, no need to access. Suppose if you use service type equal to node port, we need to give with the help of this port number only. With the help of this port, this is the node port. This is the node port. By default, it is assigning 30,000 to 32,768, but randomly it is coming one number. We have to access that number. Now, if you go here, both are same only. Now see here, notepad rs hyphen test viable. Now both are same only. Here we can all are same. Here we are mentioning replica set. Remaining we can give any name, label name, and this is a spec. Here we are maintaining a selector match labels. Here we are selecting match labels, tail front end, and also right. So for example, if we have different environments, see here, this is one developer environment, for example testing environment, for example prod environment. So that case we go for replica set. Both are same only. Here extra difference is, observe here, replica set is the next generation of replication controller. Replication controller and replica set both are same only. What is different? This is the latest one. This is the latest one. The only difference is replica set and replication controller right now are selector support. Both are selecting selector supports only. That is one point. Second point, replica set supports the new set based selector. This is the equality based selector. So this is the equality based selector. This is the set based selector. There is only this is the difference. See here, this is the equality set based. See set based selector. So this is the equality based. Equality based means we are maintaining something. Here set based. Set means so here we can set match expressions. Environment equal to env, operator in, values equal to dev. This is the set based. We can set multiple environments. So this is the set based. This is the set based selector requirement describes the labels user guide where replication controller only support equality based selector. So this is replication set support set based and the replication controller support equality based. This is the main difference. Apart from this, nothing. Apart from this, nothing. So in interval also, most of the people they are using. What is difference between replication controller and replica set? Replication controller and replication set both purpose is same. Both are handling pod life cycle only. Both are handling pod life cycle only. And if even pod is crashed and even pod is deleted, automatically it will create new pod. So based on your desired state, how many pods you need. And the main difference between replication controller and replica set. So replication controller support equality based selector, and replica set support set based selector. So what is means here we need to extra add match expressions. This is not using here match expressions. Replication controller, now observe here, remaining all are same only. This is the equality based. Here we are setting a metadata name equal to label something. This is equality. Now I want to do some extra operations. See match expressions. Match expressions, key equal to environment, operator in. You know, right? In or not. These are the some logical expressions actually, and or not in. So before that, I want to come here. So replica set in Kubernetes. Now replica set in Kubernetes means so if you go here, replica set suppose maintaining stable set of replica squads running at any given time and use it to guarantee available. This is already Now how replica set works? Replica set defines with fields including selector that specifies how to identify pod. Already that is now, and also the replica set then fulfill the purpose by creating or deleting parts, everything. Replica set linked with the part via parts, metadata, and also replica set, where is that set based, equality based, set based. Okay. When you use replica set ensures specify number of parts, all are same story, deployment high level, along with the lot of other useful features. Therefore, deployment creation identifying the actual means of need you manipulate the replica set objects using deployment instead by defining your application specific. Now here we need to use so somewhere set based. Go try it. See here, this is the replication controller support. The replication controller does not support set based selector, and replica set supports set based. So this is one main point. So if you go here, and so we need to understand only this one, only this one. This is the match expressions. Here we can set based. Set means here I am using in operator, in values dev environment. I need to execute only dev. In future I want to execute right, also test environment also. So here value equal to I am giving so dev test pod like this. We can pass multiple. That is the set. That is the that is the set based. That is the set based. I am setting which environment I want to execute. I want to use something. In that case, we can use this one, or simply we can search this one. Match expressions in Kubernetes. So the map of key and values. See, map labels is the map of key and value space. The single key in the match labels map is equivalent to an element of the match expressions whose key field is key and operator is in, and in the values array containing any values. Suppose if you want to set multiple values, so that case we go for match expressions. Here we need to pass key and value format, and also operator is in. So same thing we updated here, operator in and values I want to execute dev. Here I'm using a dev in Here in Ansible also we are using, right? So loops, hyphen, we are using some name, right? Multiple items if you want to set names, file name, dev environment, hyphen test in loop concept. Same concept here also. Same concept here also. We are setting match expressions, key equal to environment and operator in values, which environment. Here we are passing environment name, which environment. So env and I want to execute dev environment. I want to execute dev environment. I want to execute dev. This is the extra. This four lines is the extra compared to replication controller. Apart from this, both are same only. Don't confuse here. Both purposes same only, maintaining the pod life cycle. But replication controller support equality based selector, equality based selector. But replica set support set based selector. Which based? Set based selector. I hope you got it, Shivkumar.
Yeah, got it, sir.
So only this is the set based, that is the equal to based.
Equal
Apart
base.
from this, both are same only. But which is the latest one? Which is the latest one? Replication controller or
Replica sets.
replication set?
Replica sets.
Replica set. That is your wish. We can use replication controller or we can use replica set. Both are same only. But compared to replication controller, replica set is the more powerful. It is support set based. We can set multiple environments and we can execute it. But replication controller support equality based. You are using only based on this equality based. So if it is metadata, if it is matched that specific name, then only it will execute. But here we can set environment also. For example, I want to execute multiple which environment test dev like that. That case we can use replica set. Now here I am using load balancer. If you use load balancer, no need to use this one. Suppose if you are using node port, we need to use port number, node port. I hope you got it right.
Yes, sir.
Now see here, if you want to test it, we can test with the help of curly command also. In our local, if you want to test, this is the curly space HTTP, and so that your external IP, that is my local IP is localhost. My external IP is localhost. Curly space HTTP colon, just I'm getting response or not. If you want to check it, we can check in our console also. So this is the curly command. But browser directly we are using this external IP only. Browser directly we are using this external IP only. Clear? So now it is working means so everything working fine. So this is the initial we are checking with the help of curl only. With the help of curl only. Okay. So